Nora wrote in, "Hey David, who are the most famous fans and followers of the David Pakman Show that you know of?" This is a kind of a complex subject for
Yeah.
me because, number one, I don't want to necessarily name people that are followers but not fans or whatever. I also don't want to leave people out.
Yeah, I
That's an
mean,
issue because there's a
vaguely
lot of
aware.
people
Yeah,
we don't know.
vaguely aware of the show is different from someone who watches the show every day
Right.
too, and that's another issue.
Here's some people that I know have come into contact with show content, right? It's
Yeah.
not just that they follow me on Twitter, but it's that like I have some reason to think they're aware of the show because they've either retweeted content or commented on it or whatever. Actor John Leguizamo,
Right.
Pat, very, very impressed with that one. Former NBA basketball player John Amici.
Huh.
Singer Duncan Sheik.
Okay.
Are you familiar with Duncan Sheik?
Don't know
He was
Duncan
popular in the 90s. He had the song Barely Breathing that was really popular.
Oh, that song. Yeah, I know
yeah,
that song.
Duncan Sheik. Oh boy, that's not the reaction Duncan's going to be looking for on that one. No, I'm kidding. Pat recognized the song. Roseanne Barr
Yes, that's
is
a big one.
familiar with the program.
80s sitcom, right?
Now, here's one that I don't know how familiar she is with the content, but Rosie O'Donnell follows me on Twitter.
Wow.
That's huge. I'm a big fan of Rosie. No matter what Donald Trump said about her, I like Rosie, but I don't know how familiar she is with the content. She follows me on Twitter. I don't know.
What about our former fearless Orange leader, John Boehner?
John Boehner follows us on Twitter, but again, I don't know that he's really familiar with the content.
Okay.
For the most part, he's been following us since he was actually a member of Congress, and it's probably staff that makes follow decisions. I don't know.
Yeah, and of course we have a pretty impressive interview guest list. We have Elizabeth
Sure.
Warren and John Kerry and Roger Stone and Richard Spencer
But
and
I don't
Neil
know that
deGrasse
those
Tyson.
are fans. Those are
necessarily.
guests on the program.
Yeah.
Who else? I don't know. I know that there's people I'm forgetting here. There's a lot of senators actually who we've not interviewed who
Yeah.
do follow us, and members of Congress. But those are some of the names. I'm kind of blanking on some others.
I think you would rank pretty high on the list, and me as
Right,
well.
right. I'm one of the biggest names that is a fan of my own program. How sad is that? That's depressing. All right, Nora. Those are some of the people anyway, and I know I'm forgetting key people, and I'm going to feel really, really guilty about it. Oh, you know what? Stu Brooks, bassist for Dub Trio and bassist for Modest Yahoo.
Oh, yes, Modest
and
Yahoo, yeah.
bassist for Tupac and the Fugees at one point on an album.
Doesn't Don Lemon follow you? on
Don
Twitter for the
Lemon,
show?
that's right. Don Lemon follows me and the show, and I know that he's at least seen one of our stories that
Good.
was about him
Van
years
Jones.
ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, Van Jones. It's a little dicey with Van Jones right now, but after he hung up on us. But all right. Anyway, if you are a well-known follower of the program and I did not list you, please let us know because I think that would drastically help our credentials. On the bonus show today, we will talk about a new program, a new project for Ivanka Trump and Marco Rubio. We will talk about smart glasses that look normal, unlike Google Glass. And we will also talk about a lawsuit against Walmart over segregated beauty products, which ties into something we talked about last week. Get the bonus show, davidpakman.com/membership, patreon.com/davidpakmanshow.